Hey guys, it's been like 2 weeks since I've been out here. I know you guys are getting videos occasionally, but that's because I filmed them all and then I've been slowly putting them out. I've been out of town again for work. It's one of those things that I really wish all this work wasn't getting in my way. If someone would be so kind as send me like a couple $1 billion, I wouldn't have to do this anymore. But until that happens, I still have to work. A couple people. A couple people have been asking me how my flying's been going, and honestly, I've not been doing much flying. I very much want to continue flying. It's just not convenient. I haven't had time, and traveling back and forth to Texas in my RV, my motorhome, in order to do the job, basically, has prevented me from continuing with my flying quite a bit. I think I bit off a little more than I could chew, both building full-time job, sometimes more than full-time job, being an owner of a company, it's a lot of work, and trying to get my pilot's license at the same time. I'm close. I mean, it's one of those things I don't, it doesn't scare me at all. I don't think it would be any trouble for me to go and spend a week or two just knocking it out. I've soloed, I've done all the important things. Really, I probably just need to go take the test. At this point, though, I would have to study again because there's so much I've forgotten. But anyways, that's where I'm at with my flying. I really want to keep flying. I just haven't had time. But hopefully, once I get this built, I'll have a plane and time. Part of it is also the logistics of getting over to where my CFI is so that I have a plane to fly, but that's neither here nor there. The next thing is, so this video that I am sharing with you, I had created a while back when I had facial hair, and I kept it private. I didn't publicly post it because it is a negative review of Vans. And it is an experience that I had. And I talked to some people. First of all, I shared it with all the people at Vans first. Been in communication with some of the folks at Vans. They've been very receptive, very nice, very cordial. And I think there was just some bad days going on, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to share this video, but take it with a grain of salt. Just because I had this experience doesn't mean you will. I'm still very positive of Vans. I still think they did a very good job, or have done a very good job. I still think their product is excellent. I have business concerns, and I really do want them to be around forever, for purely selfish reason. I mean, I'm buying one of their products, so I want it to be around for a long time. But I also want them as a small business owner. I mean, this is the kind of feedback that I would want if I were the company owner. So with that, I'll play the video, let you make your own mind, and then I'll talk to you afterwards. Hey guys, so I'm a little upset at the treatment that I just got from Vans. I'm a big Vans fan. I have been seeing their praises for a while, and so this was really out of character and odd. I don't know if someone's having a bad day or what, but I called the helpline because I had a question. A question specifically about this piece and whether or not these flange holes are supposed to be countersunk or not. I don't know the answer because it's not in the docs anywhere. And I brought it up. I said, this piece attaches to here and these holes are on the skin, so it stands to reason that these have to be countersunk. Or, these are countersunk because those are dimpled. That's kind of what it implies. It even says, at this point, all parts of the fuel tank should be deburred, countersunk, and or dimpled. But they don't talk about this piece at all. And it has to be countersunk, I thought. But I wanted to call and make sure. And I got an employee at Vans. And for the sake of courtesy, I will refrain from saying his name. But he was very rude. He stated that, he said that they're not going to hold my hand. We're not going to hold your hand. We expect you to be able to figure this stuff out based on the plans, which would be fine, except I've found mistakes in the plans. It says there's supposed to be 2 and there's supposed to be 4, or it says that all things should be explained by now and they're not, things like that. So it's like, what's the help? The point of the helpline is to call for help, right? If you have a question, and I feel like I just got yelled at. He didn't yell, but I just got berated, if you will, maligned maybe for being stupid and asking a stupid question. We're not going to hold your hand. It was just really rude about it. And that really just put me off vans quite a bit. That's not okay. Don't do that. You know, people call and ask for help because we don't do this every single day, right? For you, you do this every single day, so it seems obvious. But for us, the first-time builder, especially, it's not obvious. This is all new. It's all complicated. And in the empennage, everything is explained to the nth degree, whereas in the wings, they're kind of moving away from that. And I can see what he's saying, that yeah, they're kind of expecting you to figure some things out. But that's fine, except if I do call for help, you don't get to be rude about it. You need to answer the question because it is a valid question. Because now I feel like I'll be punished if I call vans for help again, right? So now I don't want to call vans. That's the worst. I just came away with a very bad customer experience, I guess is my point. And for a company that makes their living through their customers and buying these kit parts, that's the worst thing you could do is piss off, upset, or just embarrassed or berate your customer, right? So anyways, I thought I would share. Some of this was a little bit of a cathartic thing. Maybe he's just having a bad day. I don't know. I do feel he owes me an apology. Yeah, as a business owner myself, I can't even imagine talking that way to one of my customers, especially since my business relies on that customer. Like, the customer relationship there was just atrocious. So anyways, I'll have more details on what exactly it is I'm doing and why I needed to call, and you know what I feel is not explained well later. So anyways, thanks for listening. So there you go. What do you think? You know, again, I'm not sure if I should have shared this or not. In the interest of full disclosure, I generally share everything, all of my opinions, all my thoughts. And this was, you know, that was an experience I had. Since posting that, and since posting on the forums about it, people have been kind of coming out of the woodworks to say, you know, don't worry about it. It happens. Reach out to people on the forums first. You know, just talk to somebody else, whatever. So it could have been anything. Who knows? Bad day, like I said at the beginning. You know, somebody just had a bad day. I don't know. Anyways, don't let it discourage you. If you have this experience and you have a question, van support staff are still there. They still want to answer the question. From all intents and purposes, I think they absolutely want to help. And this was just a bad experience that I had. It doesn't mean yours is going to be the same. So don't let this dissuade you from calling them when you have a question. They're there to help. If nothing else, get on the Vans Air Force forum and ask there, because those guys are dying to help. And they'll give you 47 answers. They may not all agree, but you'll get lots of answers to your questions. So anyways, again, I just wanted to share it, full disclosure, and go from there. Thanks.